All right, folks. Thought I'd come on here and let me get into a little bit of sun where it doesn't look so dark. Give you some random thoughts from today. Me and my grandson Caden have been playing some baseball. He just learning to play this year, and him and Papa come out and we just have fun playing some ball, teaching him how to hit. And we're actually down at a creek after we got done playing, and let me see if I can get this to go around the other way.
Ew.
There you go. And we're at the creek, and there's Caden. Look this way, Caden.
Boy.
And so, random thoughts. What's going on in the world? Well, I'm sure that we need to continue every single day to think about what's going on, not just with Hurricane Irma, but also thinking about the recovery efforts in Texas and Louisiana from Harvey. And I'm just totally going off the top of my head today, so if there's something major going on that I skip over, you'll have to forgive me. Trevor always tells me to take my phone out and just talk wherever I am. Well, I'm really right in the middle of nowhere right now. Not too far from civilization, though. Last night, what a night it was for our AGT3. Darcy Lynn, Evie Claire, both made it to the finals. That is outstanding. Darcy was one of the three that were voted into the top three. Once again, for the second time in a row, Evie had to be saved by the Duncan save. And boy, the fans came through for her and did what they had to do. So she was basically in the fourth spot out of 5 that went through. Next week, there will be 5 more that go through to the top 10 for the finals. And our other part of our AGT3, Angelica Hale. Got to watch out, my grandson just threw a huge boulder in the creek and could have got tricky there. But Angelica Hale next week will be performing, hoping to join the other 2 members of our AGT3 in the finals. What an accomplishment that would be. Uh-huh.
Okay. Ow.
He just found a shell.
Broken.
And just got rid of the shell. What a feat it would be for the 3 people that have been on our program to make it to the finals. We've talked to Evie a second time, working now to get Darcy Lynn scheduled for a second time, and then we'll work on Angelica. Just really excited about what took place. Evie, honest, I don't think she could have sang any better and played the piano any better than what she did Tuesday night. And Darcy Lynn, she is so good at what she does in her ventriloquism, and she just she incorporates humor, which was good because her puppet was a little old lady who flirts with young guys, and this week the young guy was Simon, and she did it so wonderfully. And the fact that she sings, and now this is the 3rd different puppet that she's used in the competition. All have their own unique voices, all have their own unique singing voices, and so it's that in addition to her regular voice and her regular singing voice. And she's just, well, amazing is all you can say about her talents. Looking forward again to Angelica this coming week, and hoping that Amy and I get to slap high fives like we did last night when our 2 advanced to the finals. trying to think of what else is going on in the world. Our good friend Jeff Jarrett, who is a friend of the program, has taken an indefinite leave of absence from GFW. We're in talks right now with him to try to get him onto the podcast. He's been on a time or two before. Would love to talk with him about what's going on with his professional career, and to say a word of prayer with him, because I have a feeling that that probably needs to happen. And I'm doing that whether he comes on the show or not. Again, doing this on the fly is difficult. I like to have at least some cheat notes that tell me the topics to talk about. If I've got that, then I can usually move on. Let's talk about DACA or DACA or DACA or whatever that's called. As I mentioned a couple days ago when I did this, knowing that the liberals and the liberal media would spin this in a way that made people afraid, and well, they've done that. They haven't really portrayed the truth, that is, in nothing really changes in the next 6 months. That gives Congress a chance to act, and that's who should act. Barack Obama had no business doing the executive order that was illegal to start with, so now they can get things correct and do it right, and hopefully do it in a way that pleases the most people in doing the right thing, which is what we always want to do. Well, let me show you a picture of the creek again, and I'll let Caden throw a couple rocks in the creek while we watch, and then we'll call it a day. And the next time I'll have a little better notes. Oh, you're a tough guy, breaking rocks. So let's take a look at the creek. And Caden, throw a couple more. Throw them out that way so I can get a good picture of it. Go ahead. All right, well, folks, that's going to be it for today. God bless you, and go out and do the right thing.